Hey everyone, it's Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to another Goosebumps book review. Today we're looking at a Give Yourself Goosebumps book, and it's one that I really enjoyed. And that is book number 16, Secret Agent Grandma. Wow, this was an awesome Give Yourself Goosebumps book. I had so much fun reading this. And first of all, I want to apologize for this little line, sunbeam that's going through my window. I can't really control that. I'm sorry if this bothers you. I apologize. But anyway, Secret Agent Grandma. Basically, your mother and your father are going on a trip. So they drive you over to a train station, and you're supposed to be waiting on your grandmother to get there. They drive you over to the train station, and then they take off because your grandmother's staying with you while they're gone. She's gonna watch over you. And you get to the train station. You wait on your grandmother, but before this, you were talking about how your grandmother is very weird. She does weird things, kind of unnatural things, but your parents just say to ignore it. She's just like that, and just to get over it is what they basically say, so you do. But while you're waiting on her, the building starts shaking, and there's two ways that can play out. I went the way of just waiting on your grandmother. I did, and it turns out it was just an earthquake. So you get there, you wait by the train station, and you're waiting on your grandmother. A couple of your friends come to you. They're wanting to know what you're doing. You say you're waiting on your grandmother to show. Then they ask if they can hang out. You say not right now, kind of busy. But then they take off, and then all of a sudden you hear "Cookie" out of one of your ears. You turn around, you see your grandmother running over to you. You finally recognize her after so long, but you hate the name she calls you, Cookie. You don't like that. Says she's so happy to see you. She wants to get going so she can check out your mom's rose bush or rose garden. And while you're walking away, you can see a message written on one of the train coaches on the windows inside. And it's backwards, but through certain moments in the book, you can actually figure out what it means, and it says, "Help me." And while you're walking away, you see your grandmother, a duplicate of your grandmother, banging on the window, and you see two guys pulling her away, and she's begging for help. You realize there's a doppelganger. And then you got to decide which grandmother you want to go with. At that point, your story can split off in two completely different directions. However, they do still tie into both sides. Secret Agent Grandma was, honestly, I kind of had high hopes for it, and it paid off really well. I enjoyed it. The whole mystery doppelganger effect that you have going on, I do enjoy that. The way the story can split off in two different directions, I picked the first option. I went with the grandma who showed up at the beginning, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but some stuff does happen that you may or may not regret. But then eventually I went the other option, and I got a whole different story, which I really think is awesome about these Give Yourself Goosebumps books. You can pick one or the other, and either one you pick can bring you into a whole new story. And that's what I really love about R.L. Stine when he writes these Give Yourself Goosebumps books. He makes them so unique. Just the way he writes these stories are just amazing. And Tim Jacobus for the artwork. He did a really good job. Some of the endings I got were actually pretty cool. I think I got about 15 of the endings, or 15, 16 of the endings. And most of them are really good. A couple of them kind of ended abruptly, and some of them I didn't like. But I believe there are a few. I believe I got a few of the good endings. I got a lot of bad endings, but I did get a few of the good endings, which I'm very proud of. But most of the endings I got were really creepy, funny, or they were just downright dumb. Luckily, I only got like one dumb ending, but the rest of them were either dark or really silly, which I really am glad about. And just yeah, most of the endings really good. I'm gonna give R.L. Stine props to that. The characters in this story were really cool. Obviously, this is a second-person story. You don't know your character. They're basically putting you in the story. You're part of it. But all the side characters like Ginny and another guy, I forgot his name, and then the grandma, which one, like the duplicate grandmothers, I do enjoy those. Then there's some more characters that I won't get into too much depth because I don't want to spoil the surprise for any of you. But yeah, all the characters were really solid. I do like the atmosphere of the story. The setting was really cool. Either way, you get a different setting, either one on a train or one in your sorry, acid reflux. You either get one on the train or you get the other setting, which is at your house. Either way, it's still a really good story, and I recommend both choices. So, that has been my review on Secret Agent Grandma. This was a really, really solid read. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd definitely give this a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it to all of you. It is the same glossy color. This one's a little harder to come by, I gotta say. If you do want one, you're gonna have to do some tracking, but other than that, I do think it's a really good story. But what is everyone's thoughts on Secret Agent Grandma? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Would love to hear everyone's thoughts on this. Make sure to join our Goosebumps Discord. I will leave a link to that in the description down below. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next review. God bless. Bye, everyone.